to what Leah's
internet.
I'm working at the same time.
Meanwhile,
I'm so sorry. I had a young girl. She's going into her 30s, and she wants me to dress her for her
Birthday
party, like for her body shape. So I was just I was just doing that. Okay. I like to respond.
turning 30 is a big thing.
Oh, I told her it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
The 30s, you actually start waking up. From
I think turning 30 is an adult version of turning quinceañera.
Yes.
'Cause it's like, quinceañera is like, I'm finally a woman, and
you have to sign your
30,
cousin
you're like,
to dance with
you gotta treat yourself serious now. You're 30.
Yep. No more furries.
No more furries. And then like at age 20, 21, you really, how were you when you were 21, Leah?
How old were you when you were 21, Leah?
Tell us a little bit about
How old were you when
Tell us about your furry years.
When was the first time you were 21?
I love furries.
When did,
I think you should always be a furry.
Piercings.
Yes.
Tell us, where was your first piercing?
In my ears when I was a baby, and then my nose like 10 times. I pierced my nose 10 times. I think I was 18, and I remember I tried to hide it from my mom. I put a Band-Aid, and
you were what? 18?
I think
18.
I remember seeing a picture of that.
Yeah.
I remember the first day I saw you with
totally forgot that you had a nose pierced.
Oh my God. My mom called me a freak, and she got pissed. And I was 18.
Wait, I thought your mom would be like the kind of girl that would get piercings.
Well, the thing
her mom actually pierced it, but she forgot.
It was a shock to pierce the side.
Her mom was like,
now everybody's getting their, what are they called?
The, oh my gosh, septum.
Yeah, septum.
I really think that looks cute on some girls. I like
it. Okay, it does, dude. That's the thing.
Is that that bull thing?
Yes.
I like it a lot. It just doesn't go with me. I would.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I don't know. I can
so.
see a small one. The ones that have the little designs on them. I can see
so
it.
cute.
Yeah.
I think if they only have that one thing only, that it looks cute. But if they have like all this other stuff and they got all the makeup,
I think less is more. That's just my.
Yeah.
I think we should do a live piercing.
Yeah.
on Panda. On Panda.
All right. Are you ready?
Let's pierce Panda's ears.
My septum pierced.
Yeah.
You don't have a septum. Oh, you do. Oh, how cute.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
Let's pierce his.
What is the most strangest thing you've ever seen pierced?
The what?
What's the strangest thing?
I haven't seen it, but
an eyeball.
That's not a piercing.
Don't lie.
I know. I have a friend who has a boyfriend who has a tattoo in a crazy place.
And they have a piercing on that tattoo?
There's not a piercing.
Oh, that would be cool.
But it's a tattoo at the end.
The ones on the back, I don't understand that. The piercings.
Oh, yeah. Piercing? Yeah.
Oh, the ones with the little hooks?
Yeah.
That's for like S&M shit.
Oh my God, we got DJ Lonnie. Lonnie Basics Productions.
Lonnie, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Basics Productions.
That's right.
Lonnie.
Okay. All right. We everybody's known Lonnie for a long time. I think we should all share a crazy Lonnie moment.
Wait, Lonnie, are those glasses from high school?
Because there's so many.
No
From
way.
high school.
Those glasses.
Shut up.
From high school.
Dang.
That makes them,
Is that the beanie from high school?
That makes them over 10 years old.
Salter, not Wild Planet.
No way.
Other store.
I forgot about Wild Planet.
Yeah. Someone else mentioned that last week to me, and I'm like, oh, that was
every time I see
days.
that spot there on Main Street. Yeah.
I can't even remember where it is now.
I think it's where that Spice store is.
Spicetopia.
Yeah.
Spicetopia.
Oh, really?
This is awesome, by the way.
It's so weird. What?
They didn't pay me to say that.
Lonnie, you don't have a microphone.
Stores disappeared.
You don't have a microphone, do you?
Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, where's your mic, man?
Yeah.
I can't hear. I don't know what Lonnie's saying. I just see his lips moving, so I just respond to
I'm not
him.
even on camera. I'm a voiceless.
Did you?
Okay.
Yes,
did you
I am a
see the last
vegetarian.
recording? When you were sitting off to the side, did it actually record you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys hit the record button?
I'm TVing right now, actually.
Where's
Let's go back to that.
what?
Those DJ years. You had boxes and boxes of techno records and
You
house
played
music.
records? I thought just CDs.
And
My daughter actually
like,
inherited the hip hop ones.
What?
To be honest with you.
inherited the hip hop ones?
Yeah, from Lonnie.
What?
My bro.
No way. The
Oh my
hip-hop.
God!
Wow.
I hope you guys captured that on
inherited.
film when you handed over the crates.
So back at Oxnard High School, Lonnie and I were the only ones, and maybe Julio and we introduced you guys a little bit to some of that house music, electronic music. But literally, well, maybe there's more than us. But
there might have been more than us, Junior.
I went to raves, dude.
No, we were listening to it, and then came all the.
We helped bring it, normalize it.
We were part
We
of
would
that.
play it at the oddest times, places, anywhere.
I just say that because we would ask people, and no one knew. And then we were freshmen, and then we were sophomores, and then you started coming the kids from all the junior highs that were listening to it, and then that's where
I was just
we started seeing all the rave scene happening.
I was just talking about that earlier with Lonnie about he brought up Moby. The DJ Moby. And I told him I remember going to a rave, and me and my friend thought he was Jesus. Like it was.
Oh, you saw him?
God, it was.
Like bald Jesus.
It was
He's a whole
amazing.
different
Well,
performer live.
when I saw him, it looked like he had hair growing out of his head, but we don't need to go as to why I thought that. But yeah,
You thought
so
Wow.
growing out of his head?
yeah, it was a rave.
Was it like that Play-Doh thing where you push the thing in the?
Yeah, it probably looked like that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, it was when I would go to raves, a lot of times it was like spiritual experiences at these things, and it was so crazy. I mean, they even had a slide. You could go down the slide. They had virtual reality, which was just these little glasses. It was
Nice.
not
Yeah.
even high tech like
Yeah.
now, but it was just you put these glasses on, and then you just kind of trip out on there, and you're just sitting in a chair, like a folded chair. Oh,
Which one
man.
was this one?
Raves.
Which one?
I can't
Was
even
that in
remember. I went to
LA?
so many of them.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, but they
I was-
were amazing.
I went to a couple of them. Only the local ones. They would ask me to do graphics, like the visual effects for.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm just like kind of like playing the visual effects and just like looking at everyone, just kind of look at them, and then some people would just like
Yeah.
stare, and then others would never even look at the wall.
The light shows.
But it still made the
graphics.
ambience.
Yeah.
Just like the light, just like all the lights around the DJ.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
all part of it.
You know, I could say for raves, it was always a positive experience. I don't even remember there were not fights that broke out. It was all harmonious and
I was gonna
fun.
say, I mean, the rave has evolved into many things in the whole electric scene. Because back then it was more of.
I don't believe you, Panda.
It was more of organic.
Yeah.
So I
True.
try to talk as serious as I can.
Oh, come
This
on.
is the treatment I get. But yeah, back then, okay, so let's just talk about how much it costs to go to one of these events now. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like now it's like completely like controlled by like
Commercial.
It's like this-
big money.
Yeah.
And they're just pushed like cows from like go to that stage, going through this entrance, go out through that entrance. And back then, dude, it was like park it and just fill
Go
up
explore.
the space
Yes.
until you feel capacity.
And you're in it. You're done.
Yes, I remember that. I remember going. There was like secret location, and I remember this one time I had to go on this little adventure to figure out where it was. I mean, that was only one time that I had that experience, and that was awesome.
Like an egg. You had to get the egg first.
Why did that come to my mind? The egg.
I think that was in that movie
Go.
Yeah, that's what that.
I
came
remember
from.
that movie, but no, there wasn't an egg.
But I remember a rave around here did that because of the.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, they
Oh my
were
gosh.
really-
Dude, there was so many people will never know about partying in abandoned farms in the middle of fields
And I
that
think
are
a
now.
lot of that
Yes.
is very unique.
Yeah.
Raves aren't unique to the area, but the experience that
Right.
happened here, because, like LA could have it and stuff, but here you have a lot of empty spaces, a lot of spaces that don't know people that run the space didn't know, at least back then didn't
Yeah.
know better,
Right.
didn't know what to expect. And it was just a one night thing. It would come and it would go away. It would come and it would just go away. And like they would set up that night. They would have everything, and
Going, dude. To set up some generators.
Yeah, set up generators.
You know what I mean? Make a big old thing
Yeah.
of jungle juice.
Yeah.
And who knows where you would end up peeing, You'd find a place to pee and just keep it going all night.
That's all it would be, right?
But okay, what was the last historical thing that kind of killed the underground dance scene? You know what it was?
No.
Oh, is that
Remember
that stampede where everyone got
that fire?
the
dude.
fire? Yeah.
The fire that happened
Yeah.
in, San Francisco or Oakland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
That was kinda
Becky's,
like-
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because they try to do it like the same way. They're like, dude, we're just gonna rush this like abandoned place, and they had been doing it, I guess, for a while. But it was one of those situations where it was like only one way in, only one way out, and that's
Oh, the
what
fire
happened,
at
dude.
that one artist place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking
They were
about.
all kind of trapped.
It was sad. It was sad.
Because that's the thing, like here, I mean, they were spaces that were just these big empty spaces, but they weren't totally like dilapidated or closed. There were always a lot of way in,
Right.
and a lot of ways out.
Right.
They were
Yeah.
always, though they were packed, they were also kind of open.
Oh yeah.
They're always kind of empty.
Yeah. Well, there's all these random spaces.
Yeah, the random spaces that you can come and
So
go.
the last kind of like electronic scene that I got into that was a lot of fun was the electric festival. So you basically would go out either to the desert or you go out to like
Wasn't
the
it
forest.
Vegas? The EDC.
Oh, that's EDC, but I'm talking about like the festivals like Electric Zoo that happens out in the electric forest, Burning Man.
Oh yeah.
So it's like this whole thing is like that's been a lot of fun, keeping away from like having to be in stuck places where you can't get locations.
Oh, yeah.
Out there, you're pretty much in no man's land. The desert ones, oh my god, they have these ones that happen on like full moons.
Ooh.
And it's just random because I mean it could happen during the week, and you will just have all these people rush and make these huge, events. I won't give the details because to people who go out there, that's
But
their experience.
You're disguised. You can get the full details.
No, I'm talking for the scenes,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just saying
yeah,
it's
yeah.
out on the desert. I'm not gonna say what part, because literally, dude, you go out to the desert, you'll find all these like kind of like places where people just set up shop right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty awesome, dude. It's pretty
Just
awesome.
laughing at this panda.
Dude, I am an informative fucking panda, dude. I mean,
We're
there's
like
not-
taking them all serious, like.
Yeah, well, you should.
And then I
Everything
went
else-
out of my. I was like, "Whoa, what's happening?"
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I'm tripping.
I love it.
Yeah.
Julio
No,
looks like
I
a
mean-
panda today.
No, but seriously, like, how does it feel for you guys to be humans?
Seriously?
Being inhuman. Do you like that?
Foreign. We're in human form.
Or if you could, wouldn't you prefer to be an animal sometimes? Sometimes.
I wish
Think about it.
I could like switch. Like a body, not a
Shape
body
shift.
snap. Yeah, that.
Yes,
Thank you.
That would be cool.
I
Yeah.
love the idea of living that in a way simplified life of just. I mean, it does suck having to like search for your food and stuff, but it's like once you find your food, you're done.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like I got this now. I gotta go pay my rent. And I gotta go.
Oh, man.
It's like just I killed this thing. I
Yeah.
ate this thing.
I'm gonna sleep.
No, it's like
Okay.
I killed this thing. Now I have to watch out for that alligator.
Yeah.
And for that.
What are you
And
doing?
now it's for.
Stay away from the alligator in the swamp, man. The best part is if
So
you
stay
have-
away from the.
best part is
I
if
have to
you
watch out for the
wings.
humans.
If you have
that guy
wings-
has a shotgun.
I think the winged animals
Humans
they get
have
a
to watch
better
out for
chance.
shotguns.
Like they don't deal. They're like, oh, asshole human. I'm just flying away. It's
How about trees, Mr. Panda? Do you like trees?
I love hugging trees, dude.
Okay.
Oh.
Tree hugger.
Who's
Do
your
you-
Who's
do you
your
eat-
enemy? Do you have any enemies?
Yes.
Zoos. Man.
Say Bob. Yeah.
What do you like? Bamboo? Do you eat bamboo?
No.
No. Oh.
I eat Taco de Mexico. I eat Panda Express. Come on. Come on. What's the plan for this? Like, what's your guys' next creative plan? Because we need to start.
Oh.
I keep thinking about that.
I will tell you,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
one announcement for Modern Video Services
Yeah.
is having a call to artists to put, there's blank wall space here, and there's going to be art.
I heard.
Art for sale.
I heard.
Yes, a micro exhibition / gallery
If you have
for
art.
any artists that are able and willing to.
I have a shitload of artwork that is worth millions of dollars that is just going to be rotting in the Carnegie fucking
Oh, yeah.
basement.
It's going away.
No, it's just sitting there until someone could
No,
jack it.
Carnegie is shutting down.
No, I know, but they
So
all,
we need their art here.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's getting to.
That's what he was saying.
Let the panda finish.
Because I'm a panda doesn't mean I got nothing to say. But you're right. You're right. So that's the plan.
Great plan.
Great
No,
plan, panda.
that's a great plan, Leah. That's a great plan.
It's a panda plan.
It's a planda. It's a planda.
Oh my God. Somebody pass the joint.
By joint, she means
Spike Lee.
elbow. Joint.
Oh, I got it. Oh, wait, really quick. A side thing talking about manifestation. This is I've been working on this. It's a 21-day workbook thing, challenge for manifestation, right? And so then you do these different exercises every day. It takes less than 10 minutes a day to do. Been doing that. Well, yesterday, all of a sudden, I heard cha-ching on my phone.
Day
and I was
one.
like,
How many days in?
that was 10 day.
Okay.
Day 10. Cha-ching. And I go, what the heck? And I looked at my phone. It was my Venmo.
What?
I was sent $100, and it was so unexpected. It was from a wedding I did August 31st, and that was the tip. And I was like, whoa, like all.
The tip.
Yeah, I just got the. It was that big.
Wait a minute. How
Someone
many
must
other
have done
past weddings
good.
have you done that you're possibly expecting tips for?
Not that just no, none.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen. Usually what happens is, so they pay in advance. And so they either include it then or they give it to you in person. And this was just something like, oh, and I remember the other girl that was on there, she goes, did you get tipped from August 31st? No. She goes, man, that sucks. Like, I don't think we're getting, we don't get tipped as often. And literally a couple of days after, cha-ching.
Love it.
Because now she's going to ask for part of that too.
No, we each got that.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I know. And there was
That's
3
all
of
right.
us.
If she listened to the show, she deserves part of that tip. Thank you for listening.
She got it.
Keep watching.
She got it. So it's like, I mean, it's just been amazing. And another thing that's been crazy is that just I've been finding like change everywhere. And so like in this manifestation, it doesn't matter if it's a penny or whatever, you're like,
Right.
oh my God, celebrate, thank you. And then it just starts growing. I'm not kidding you. It got,
Hell yeah.
the last few days I found I have
pumped up.
$14 in change that I found. Just like,
14.
but and it's so crazy. It's like,
It just adds up.
It does.
it sure does. So I go to that little machine, that little coin machine, and
There you
then
go. Da, 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 da.
I've had $80 once from all my change. Like that's
That's what I loved about
What's-
living in Vegas.
What's the most you found?
Uh,
What's the most everyone's found?
Oh.
Like money.
Where?
me. $238.
Where?
Oh
once.
my God.
On top of my fridge. I guess I
Wait.
forgot. it was
Wait, no, that was
That's
lost.
personal stash.
No, found, not lost.
Personal stash.
Almost every job that I've ever had, like years later after I've left that job, I always get a check from them because someone has made a lawsuit against
Oh,
them.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, the most I ever got was like $800.
Nice. I only get like
Wow.
$1.50 from those deep
Yeah.
lawsuits.
Yeah.
I found a $100 bill in Las Vegas. Just
Wait.
walking.
That's nice.
Wait.
Whoa.
That also means that he might be like radioactive or so. He got $800. So yeah, this guy's radioactive.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Or something.
one job was like 800, the other was like 500. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Lonnie?
Yeah.
Well, but generally, it's been because of the pay,
Ye-
the way they pay.
Yeah, because they were like
they
not
were
paying
jacking
everyone,
you.
and so someone made a lawsuit against
Yeah.
them.
No. And so then that would have never
gotta
happened if
check
that lawsuit
your-
didn't happen.
Yeah,
and
you
all
got to
that.
check your emails because the lawyers send you out this thing, and you got to like sign saying I
Yeah.
want to be a part of this.
Yes, yeah. I always
Yeah.
get those in the mail.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yay! And
Yeah.
mine, unfortunately, are not that huge settlements because it's not a company. Let's say it was Ulta at one point. Thousands or I don't know how many employees they have. So they split that lawsuit amongst us and we get like anywhere $1.50 to $20 because there's so many employees.
Yeah.
So you're lucky in that one.
Okay, going back to creativity, guys.
yes, sorry,
Swiping it back. Junior's been working on some shit. I noticed he's been working on was it a Oh no, you're working on a what project were you working on?
I'm working on a movie.
Okay,
but
tell us more.
I'm not saying much about it because
Okay, it's
I'll
gonna
be talking about.
recorded.
Well, I've kind of mentioned it before in this show.
Oh,
that we have.
shoot.
Tell us
But
more.
All right, don't give us all the details. Just tell us what it's about.
Can you add in a character like a pilgrim girl that gets
I can tell
held
you.
captive?
I can
That
tell
could be
you
me.
the process.
Can you?
That's what's really interesting, because
It's a discovery.
so I write. So
So sorry.
yeah, just doing the research, reading about. So I'll read about an event in the 1820s, and then
It takes place in
I
the
have like
1820s.
this broad. I have this broad. Hey, podcast. Give us a 1 minute, just introduction of who do we have here with us.
You
This-
have Arcelia Martinez, local Oxnard filmmaker.
Oh right,
Yay.
and what do you? You guys are doing a little bit of a
The
film festival. Yeah,
festival.
just tell us a little bit about that.
The Sight Plus Sound Film Festival is happening on September 20th through the 22nd, where we have a beautiful array of films, Q&A after the films, and some really cool experiences after that, so you can't miss it. It's all about sound, visual. It's going to be a really good weekend. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for having me on. I got to go.
Thank you. All right,
Back.
we'll splice it together so it sounds like you were there all the time.
So it
Yeah.
sounds like we were here together.
Oh, have you guys seen The Dark Crystal yet on Netflix?
I started
Is it good? I haven't seen it.
I heard nothing but really great things. When you watch, the only thing I don't like about it is they incorporated digital effects into it. I
gotta
thought they
do
were
what
going
they had to
because the
do.
way they advertised it, it was like, oh, it's all practical.
But are you talking about digital effects for the background or?
No, some of the creatures,
Oh,
anything that
really?
is flying, there's like a spider thing that's all digital, and I'm like,
They killed it.
yeah, it's like.
But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's Netflix. What do you expect? I wasn't expecting that much because
and also,
Netflix.
like on Netflix, it doesn't look like the best quality, so all the digital effects don't quite match
crap.
with the puppets. You know?
Snap a fuck.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he was talking to two other friends who had never seen the original Dark Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my big thing. Like, does this new Dark Crystal, like, how does it feed into the old one?
It's a prequel.
Yeah, and that's what he
It's
told me.
a
And he told
prequel
me,
to
he goes,
the,
for someone who has never seen the original,
Yeah.
like, it's perfect to watch this one first and then the other one.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to really fulfill
The
it
only
all.
thing is like the first one, the dialogue and everything was a little bit more kind of harder to follow, and they didn't really try to make it like easily understandable. But
Yeah.
this one is like all the actors they have doing the voices are not doing as strong of an accent. So then it's like a dumbed down version of Dark Crystal.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how that goes. I'm still excited. It still was the Brian Henson company that worked on it, I believe,
Yeah.
right? And Brian Froud and his wife, did they both work on it?
I think his
Brian Froud
daughter.
is
His
the-
daughter. What's her name? I forgot. Something Henson.
Oh no, yeah, his daughter and his,
Yeah.
and his son.
Yeah.
Brian.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. It was a little inconsistent by having the digital effects, and they were still having the really bad mouth movement of the puppet. I'm like, so why have this perfect digital creature and then have this puppet?
So Cola Boy concert. How did you feel about Cola Boy's big concert in Oxnard at the Performing Arts Center?
Did not see it.
No. Junior was there. I was there filming with Junior's camera. Thank you, Junior.
You're quite welcome.
Dude, tell us more. What did you think about that?
I feel it was a success. I mean,
Fuck yeah.
I've never seen like a band, the band before Cola Boy, rile up the
Yeah,
crowd as
got 'em
much.
going.
It was like going.
Yeah.
It was like I've never seen. It was like they did it in the smaller venue,
Right.
but
By smaller, you just
because they were gonna do it in the
No,
main
I
stage.
know. But like, I mean, how many people do you think fit in there?
Were there or fit?
Yeah.
Like-
well, how many think were there? Definitely over 300, 500?
Like 300.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That was a good number.
but it's like they were having fun.
Oh, dude,
they were having
straight
lots
up.
of fun.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
having fun on their terms almost, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, okay, so for Joey, so Cola Boy is this up and coming artist, musician.
Is he sponsored by Coca-Cola?
You know what? He should be.
Yeah.
And that's his whole thing is like he was a soda pop kid.
You okay, man?
He always used to drink soda. So one of his peeps was just like, "Hey, there's Cola." Or somehow called out the word "Cola Boy" and stuck to him.
going on?
But he's like he's a politically socially conscious, big into the punk scene. I mean, the dude's freaking. He's got style.
What type of music is it?
See, okay, so the closest you could kind of compare it, gosh, what would
Some
you
of his
call it?
songs have like this retro 70s feel, like love, romantic,
Romantic disco,
disco,
funk.
like funk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Yeah.
Like British pop or what?
No.
Well, obviously he's gonna say it's not that because every artist is like they get things from here and there and there, but then it does become a sound. Like I could say, this is a mix of everything. Don't give it a name, but obviously it's gonna sound like something to someone. So to us,
So
I feel like Daft Punk has some.
So it doesn't
of those
actually
sounds in
fit
some
into
of their
one
songs.
genre.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
probably why he has such
You
a
know?
big audience. Yeah.
But it's pretty groovy.
Yeah.
It makes you groove. It's sexy.
And
So it's retro,
sexy. Yeah.
retro
Groovy.
style.
It's
yeah.
retro future.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah.
Because meaning,
Yeah.
so his whole thing is like he's from Oxnard, but he has I think his people his producers are from Paris. And he's been doing he goes there every like at least 3 times a year and just goes over there and just kicks it and just,
Where's he from?
he's from Oxnard.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's from the hood from
hood.
Oxnard.
Like Colonia or what?
I don't know.
South Oxnard?
Doesn't matter. It's just from the hood. You know what I mean? You gotta see. If you say one hood in Oxnard, you gotta name all of them, dude. What's
one
all
hood
of
is
them?
not the same as another hood.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying,
So you mentioned one, so you gotta give shout outs to the rest. Who else?
Yeah.
Who else you said?
Colonia,
Shout outs.
South Oxnard.
What's up?
I don't know what else is there.
You tell me, dude. Okay, well that's what Joey. That's Joey's peeps right there.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so he's like he's like been doing stuff over there. And then the other thing is the group MGMT.
Yeah.
He started opening up for them. Like they discovered him, I think online.
Oh, so is he in this almost the same category as that, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Okay. I was totally
and
picturing
then he
like
what's it
something
called?
different.
And then he was at Coachella this year. Yeah. And now I just heard he's gonna be on the lineup for this big festival called Tropicalia that's gonna be happening in LA. And like huge acts are gonna be there. Like I think the Caifanes are gonna be there. Dude, Aurelio, we gotta go, dude.
Oh wait, I think I have a
the lineup.
Well, flyer.
We gotta go, dude. Those retros are gonna be there representing Oxnard.
Let me see.
Cola Boy.
Cholo boy.
Jaguare or Caifanes is on there. Enanitos Verdes. Cuco. Dude, it's everybody. Everybody's gonna be there.
When is this?
I think it's in October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they moved location, so it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a more of a hood because before it was in Long Beach.
Tropicalia?
Huh? Tropicalia.
Los
we got?
Tigres del Norte.
That's right. Tigres.
Caifanes. Hombres G.
The north.
Enanitos Verdes.
Enanitos.
Natalia Lafourcade.
Yay.
Maldita Vecindad.
Whoa.
Zoe.
Zoe? Damn.
Zoe.
Yeah.
Paquita la del barrio.
What?
Fobia.
No.
Panteón Rococo.
Hell yeah.
Ivy Queen.
This should
I
be
don't
the
know.
whole
Sonora
podcast.
Dinamita.
Hell yeah. I'm there.
El Gran Silencio. Inspector.
Inspector.
La Santa Cecilia.
Santa Cecilia Sick.
El Hambre. Let's
Good.
see. Who else do I know?
Oh,
And then there's
prayers. Prayers. is-
Chicano Batman on
Chicano
Sunday.
Batman. Hell yeah.
Oh, are you making up these names?
No,
Okay.
these are real bands, dude. You've been out of the
Bombasterio.
hood, man.
All right, the next podcast, you guys just come on and just start listing.
Wait,
names.
what? Have you heard of Bomba Stereo?
Yeah. they're
Are
old
they
school.
from?
They're old school.
Are they from South America?
I just know that their songs are really were part of like the legendary '90s dance tracks you would dance at the club.
then. Forgive me. That's not who I thought they were.
Oh, it's all right.
It's not who I thought they were.
But you didn't mention Cuco. You didn't mention.
He did say Cuckoo.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I thought I did.
It made me.
Pablo Boy Pablo.
Pablo Boy.
Boy Pablo. That's one of Cuco's homies. Yeah, there's a big concert coming up, so we're just giving updates on
Viernes
that.
13.
All concerts, just big concerts.
Los Ángeles Negros.
Yeah, but this is like kind of like this is like a big little people,
Los Pasteles Verdes.
big people. Oh hell yeah!
Oh, they have a good mix of actual.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sonora
It's
Dinamita.
better when they do that.
It's
yeah.
like everything that our parents used to listen to, and then everybody that we're listening to now.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like it's pretty cultural.
It's a big deal.
Cultural.
Highbrow.
I believe they say culturale.
What is the most interesting food you ate because you had the munchies this week? For example, putting nacho cheese on a baked
Okay,
potato.
I had the munchies.
Yes.
and I ate potato chips.
Yes.
Right? Lay's potato
Sounds
chips.
good already.
Dipped in
Peanut butter?
yogurt.
Oh, dude, what kind of yogurt?
Vanilla yogurt.
Oh,
Straight out
vanilla?
vanilla yogurt.
Okay. I mean, on the normal,
Yeah.
have you ever used Greek yogurt?
No.
Okay, Greek yogurt is like the flavor of sour cream, but sour cream is bad for you. This is completely good for you.
Oh.
So if you ever, I mean, I don't know if you ever do that.
No, yeah.
No.
Try.
I just want what
The best-
was ever in the
But
fridge.
you were
best-
there. You
The
were
best
still
food
there.
I've ever had is when I used to go to Lonnie's house when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
God, those hamburgers.
All those burgers.
Oh, he
kind?
used to.
Were they
He used
the
to, he used to
Price
use
Club
like
burgers?
He used to use Wonder Bread.
Yeah, I
hell
would
yeah.
make. I
Yeah.
would gourmet it. Like,
Oh my
it wouldn't
God.
just be you get the
Lonnie.
raw meat.
Did you at least grill it? The bread?
Yeah,
Oh my
like
God.
you get the raw meat, and then you put the onions,
Of
chop them
course.
up, put them right inside the thing. You get the cheese, you put it right inside the thing.
But these weren't
All-
hamburger buns. This was like
Yeah,
Like
it
Wonder
was just
Bread.
regular Wonder
Like-
Bread buns or bread,
like-
not buns, bread.
bread.
Yeah.
Wonder Bread.
Bread
Wonder
would
bread.
just mold into the burger.
Oh my gosh, it was the sloppiest. And
Do you
then,
still do that?
no, I did not do that.
Well,
Anymore.
it's all about the brioche bread now. That
Yeah.
French
Oh,
brioche
I love the
bread.
what is it, the artisan bread now?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's just
Yeah. Yeah, I can't eat bread like normal bread anymore.
no.
I mean,
I'm
like-
gonna start a restaurant with those hamburgers. I'm gonna steal your recipe, Lonnie.
what would you call it?
Lonnie Stolen
Lonnie-
burger recipe
Lonnie's house?
restaurant.
Lonnie's house.
No,
Lonnie's
man,
house.
Wonder Burgers.
Wonder Burger.
Yeah.
Lonnie's house is my next album that I'm.
How about
Lonnie's house.
how about chode burgers? No, okay, maybe so.
I don't get it.
Chode.
Are we all?
I'll have a double chode. I'll have a double chode with cheese. Triple chode with cheese for Lonnie.
What is this chode you guys speak of?
This chode is a burger, but this burger is like, it's like stubby.
Stubby. Is it like not a full circle or what?
It's it's like, well, you know how like it's a flat out circle normally,
Yeah.
But this one is like it's more like it's not like it's not spread out. It's like
Higher than
yeah.
Is it just like a meatball or what?
Okay, it's like a meatball, but with Frankenstein head on the top and bottom.
Oh, so it's like that thing in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's just that mountain.
It's like that little nub that sticks on top of the Legos that connects Legos.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's the patty. Yeah. Also, what nationality
I'm getting
is
hungry
this
now.
girl that you know?
Who are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, white.
Yeah. And like, where's she from?
I think Ohio.
Oh, dang.
I think
No,
that's-
dude, I love girls from like, other areas. They have a whole different vibe.
I wish
dude.
they all could be
Yeah.
California girls.
No, I wish they all could be from Ohio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tennessee. They seem so much I think because we're here all the time, sometimes we don't appreciate it as someone who's like, from somewhere completely different and grew up like totally like in a happy town where like there's no worries about any kind of like worries, like problems and stuff. We won't go into those kind of places.